three-point shots for Ryan Howard and also set up plays for other players, their post players down low.
Dream were 3 of 23 in the first half. They made 4 of their 7 attempts in the third quarter, and Ryan Howard gets the scoring started with a triple in the fourth.
Well, I think she was struggling. We were looking at the scoring, and now she has a smooth 22 for this game.
Now all of a sudden, the Dream enjoying their largest lead. They were down by 8 in the second quarter. Backdoor feed, Nurse, the scoop, it spins off. That was a dime by Reese.
It was.
Nurse just couldn't finish. There's Jones floating over Reese now. Angel Reese, 1 board shy of another double-double. The lead feed to Onion Winner. She got her defender airborne, and she banks it in.
Shot on that last play, but that pass, I mean, you see a couple of good passes by Angel Reese setting up her teammates.
Well, Reese has always said, I'm just a guard who grew. How about that finish by Canada? Out ball, Hawk and Atkins. Atkins whips it down to a cutting Reese. Oh, she smoked the layup. Great cut on the pick and roll, but she shot that with the offhand, the right hand, and you wonder if that bothered her. Here's Howard, the side step to 3, and 3 more for Howard. Ryan Howard is torching Twine in the second half and enforces a Chicago timeout.
I like it. It's a serious injury. She's a key, and the Dream needed her presence as a point guard.
Gray stuffs Onion Were, and here's Canada in full court. Behind the back to a cutting Jones. And a foul. Oh, clip that.
And you see Bree Jones.
Don't you love when we spotlight a player in our go hard moment?
I know,
and she
then they make a
immediately
play.
goes hard and does something even more spectacular. Nurse gives it up to Atkins. Maneuvers around the screen. From the mid-range, no. Allen trying to save.
They're in this fourth trying to really close out this game and get another home victory.
Howard 5 of 6 from 3 in the second half. Turns her back on Nurse. Nurse, the dance partner for Ryan Howard, lowers the shoulder down the baseline with a tough finish. And Canada almost steals the inbound. But it has been a different story after that first period.
Yeah, you can't hold the score down. But, you know, we've been talking about they needed to get adjusted. She had been playing those point guard duties with Jordan Canada out, and now that Jordan Canada's back in
It's on it in the opening 3+ minutes. Reese isoed on him, gets the blow by. Whips it across to Cardoso for an and 1.
And that was another nice pass by Angel Reese. I mean, she knows how to find her teammates.
The floor, 14 points, 8 rebounds for the former South Carolina Gamecock. You're shocked to learn there are multiple former. Yeah, pretty much. It's a nightly occurrence. Pull up 3, Howard gets the roll. And with the way she's been shooting it, she will get those bounces.
Right. Yeah. It's night and day. The Ryan Howard is not falling. And then in this second, she can't miss.
A 30-piece for Howard. Allen can't answer on the 3 on the other end. Pulled down by Howard. He's got a 1-on-4. And no surprise, it will jump out at her.
She had the tongue out and everything. She wants it.
Oh, heat check, Howard. Oh, splash. Some holy water on her. Call an exorcist. All right, Howard, welcome to the show. Cardoso muscles it up, no good. And is back tapped out to Caldwell. Howard is calling for it. Here's Gray slicing through. And that might force a timeout from Tyler Marsh in the sky.
This lead has just blown up to 20, but that shot big time by Banham.
Howard, 33 points, matches a season high. Passes through the double team to a cutting Hillman. Wild on that runner.
That was like a wide receiver over the shoulder catch.
As the crowd holds its breath on the 3 from Howard. Pried away by Caldwell. She took it from Cardoso.
She said, hey, we have to get stops. Everybody, 1 to 5, has to be involved defensively. We got to go after it aggressively, and then we got to get back on offense. But can I tell you guys this? I feel like I've been running up and down the court because it's tough getting through a swag surfing Gateway Center Arena when the Dreamer up.
Tanisha Wright spent the previous 3 seasons as the Dream's head coach, led them to a pair of playoff appearances. Also former Sky assistant, former Sky player, former Dream player. Sitting courtside tonight, that would be Ty Young, who was actually the Dream's first ever draft pick back in 2008.
Yeah, I remember that. Dream first started expansion team, and she was their first pick. She had some good years here in Atlanta.
Both Dream and Sky Royalty sit courtside. Shot clock at 7. The give and go. Gray trying to thread the needle and throws that pass. Jones thinking about the three. Gives it up to Howard. No good that time. Haley Van Lith, 5 points against the Liberty on Tuesday. Was teammates with Ryan Howard, the Olympic 3x3 team. Won bronze. Howard slipping loose. Double clutches. Well contested by Westbell, but they'll call the foul on Westbell. The Tyler Marsh, who not only was an assistant on a pair of depths for Ryan Howard tonight. Forcing it inside. It's pitched out to Westbell. Good closeout by Coffey. Avoids the steal. Allen got the blow by. Misses the three. Tyler Marsh, son of Donnie Marsh, long-time college head coach, primarily on the men's side. And he was an assistant at Florida Gulf Coast, and Nick Semesco was the head coach of the Florida Gulf Coast women.
I know. You think he called his dad to get a couple pointers?
I think so. Carl Semesco in his maiden WNBA season about to move to 7-3 as Williams splashes that down. Well, it was a gutsy effort. Really hassled these Dream guards. Atlanta shot 36% in the first half. Then the top blew off the Dream offense in the second half. Great ball rotation in the reverse by Gray off the dish from Coffey.
And it's about shots like it was so easy in the first half that they were doing. And it was because of this guy's defense. They were forcing them to stay out of the paint. But in the second half, they turned it out. Lights out from the floor and shooting the basketball. And it's all behind this player, Ryan Howard.
Another one from Ryan Howard. A ninth three of the night. And a timeout. Now 9 of 19. Van Lith turns the corner, the fadeaway, good. Nicely done by the rookie.
That's her shot, though. She's good at it.
Ryan Howard knows she's a 3 away from double digits. And her pocket pick by Williams, still diving after it, trying to preserve possession. Game because she was upstaged that night by the Sky's Rachel Banham, who just so happened to tie an NCAA record with 60 points in that game.
Well, I can only imagine the way she's hit a couple of threes tonight. I bet it was falling.
Oh, boy.
No, they could drop a 60-piece.
Oh, no. Dream about to move to 7-3 and take on the Mystics in D.C. on Sunday. Pow penned in deep, off to Coffey for 3. Doesn't get the bounce. And last off to Jones. And that will officially do it for Ryan Howard. A new season high, 36 points on 9 made threes. Van Lith with a spin on Pow. Cleaned up by Caldwell. Dream will move to 2-1 in Commissioner's Cup game. Sky will fall to 0-3.
And this is a huge opportunity if the Dream can go and get another victory against their next game against the Mystics.
Trying to deliver some comeuppance to the Mystics after they beat them in the season opener and come from behind fashion.
They did. It's revenge time because they have a couple next week against the Mystics. So it's 2 opportunities that they'll have.
That was a competitive first half by the Sky, but it unraveled on them in the second half. A 1-point halftime lead will instead turn into an 18-point defeat. The scoop by Van Lith to make it 88-70, but the Dream take care of almost a carbon copy of their win on Tuesday over the Fever, and they were led by that one. Ryan Howard, 36 points.